Coming up on Tiger News, an armed robbery occurred on campus over the weekend, and we have an inside look into the details.
It's that time of year to register for classes, and you don't want to miss out on any important information. Find out what you need to do to prepare. Tiger News starts now.
Welcome back to the latest edition of Tiger News. I'm Lily Mosley.
And I'm Gabrielle Noel. Thank you for joining us.
Women's History Month is coming to an end, but that has not stopped protesters from standing in front of the abortion clinic on Poplar Avenue. People are seeing men with signs that read "No abortions" almost every week. Choice is an abortion clinic that is the first clinic in the U.S. to have abortions and deliveries in the same vicinity. They offer a different range of services, including birth control, midwifery, and checkups outside of abortions. The protesters are mostly in front of the building.
University of Memphis is having a spa day for students to celebrate Women's History Month. Student Activities Council will be overseeing the event as well as documenting the moments. Everyone will be able to get massages, manicures, pedicures, and more. For more updates, continue to check out tigerzone.edu for the official date and time.
One of the first African American students at the University of Memphis has passed away. Marvis Nealon Jones was 81. She was part of the Memphis State 8. That is one of the first 5 black women to receive their education at Memphis State. Jones received her bachelor's in elementary education in 1971 and her master's in education in 1974. She was laid to rest March 21st.
For any music lovers in the city, there's a new spot to check out. Over at the Crosstown Concourse, the Memphis Listening Lab gives locals and tourists a deep dive in the city's history. Opened in July 2021, the lab is an archive of tens of thousands of books and physical media for anyone to listen to at various stations that are set up there.
I think we've got a really rich collection that you can come in and experience firsthand and really expand your musical horizons.
The collection mainly focuses on rocks and soul from many decades, but also includes jazz, blues, and other current genres. There's also a sound room for those interested in hearing their music of choice and a complete audio experience. The lab also hosts events including album releases, listening parties, and concerts. The Listening Lab is free to all.
Memphis football has begun practicing for the spring game. Stay tuned for more information on tickets and more.
When times get dark, we can't see the help that's all around us. Let 211 be your guiding light for help with food, healthcare, and other resources.
211, how can I help you?
Call 211 or visit 211.org. 211, get connected, get help.
How is my little birdykins feeling?
Well, I feel okay. My wing hurts a little bit, but that's okay.
I made the decision to get Big Bird vaccinated because COVID vaccines are the best way to keep yourself, our friends and neighbors, and me safe and healthy.
And it'll help me keep playing with my granny bird and all my friends at school.
Yeah.
It's okay to have questions about COVID vaccines for your kids. Get the latest facts by speaking to your pediatrician or healthcare provider.
Mom was always very self-sufficient, but we started noticing things were off.
I was forgetting my responsibilities at work.
I told Mom we should visit a doctor.
Alzheimer's. It was hard to hear that.
Early detection gave us time to seek information and support as a family. I've never felt more connected with Mom.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
As spring gets closer, football fans knows what that means. That's right, the annual Friday night Stripes football game. As the university football team starts practicing in the spring, every April the Tigers put on a scrimmage game that fans are able to come and watch. This is a great opportunity for fans to see how the team is doing this season. And for those interested, the team will also be having a public practice at Centennial High School in Nashville that fans will be able to watch on April 2nd. The Friday night Stripes game will be held at the Liberty Bowl Stadium, and kickoff is at 7 p.m. on April 22nd. Tickets are free for the game and for tailgating.
While Memphis basketball is out of the NCAA tournament, they proved something last week in Portland. The Tigers gave Gonzaga, one of the top teams in the country, a run for their money. Coach Penny Hardaway said in his press conference that the Tigers are back. Memphis fans have taken to social media to show their excitement for the future of Tiger basketball.
Students may have noticed a safety alert in their email on Sunday night. We have more information on what is about after the break.
There is the therapeutic aspect of music, just expressing how you feel.
Kids use music as a way to provide language for their emotions.
Talking about my feelings with my mother, I'm just be quiet. In the back of my head, I'm like, man, this ain't it.
I'm going to talk to Howie about his feelings, make it into a song.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right, because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign, not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
If you love them enough to drive an hour to cheer them on as they get beat 11-0 in the rain, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Throw that ball, Diane! Woo! You got this!
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. That's 1 in 5 daughters, sons, neighbors, and classmates who don't know where their next meal is coming from. Yet billions of pounds of good food go to waste every year. It's time we do something about it. Feeding America is a nationwide network of food banks that helps provide meals to millions of kids and families in need. Visit feedingamerica.org to help them feed even more. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
The trial for the murder of Lorenzen Wright has finally come to an end. Now Wright's family has some justice. With more on the story, here's Tiger News' Chloe Brannon.
After having his trial being delayed due to COVID, Billy Ray Turner has finally gotten his trial and has been found guilty for the first-degree murder of Lorenzen Wright. Lorenzen Wright, a former student here at the University of Memphis and NBA player for the Clippers and the Memphis Grizzlies, was reported missing in July of 2010 by his mother. 10 days later, Wright's body would be found in a wooded area in southeast Memphis. This case would go cold until Jimmy Martin came forward claiming that he knew who murdered Wright and where the police could find the murder weapon. According to Martin, Cher Wright Robinson, his cousin and Lorenzen Wright's ex-wife, had murdered Lorenzen with the help of Billy Ray Turner, the Wright's gardener. Both Cher and Turner was arrested in December of 2017. While both entered a non-guilty plea, Cher would eventually take a plea deal and pled guilty to the solicitation of first-degree murder. Turner's trial concluded Monday, and the jury deliberated for only 2 hours before coming back with a guilty plea. Turner was sentenced to life in prison, while Cher was sentenced for 30 years. She's available for parole in 4 years. For Tiger News, I'm Chloe Branham.
The University of Memphis Police Department and the Memphis Police Department are investigating a robbery that took place in Lot 32 near Minders and Patterson last Sunday night. 4 armed men approached a woman and demanded her car and belongings. She was stuck on the head before they took her Toyota Camry. According to authorities, the victim's car and belongings were found and returned, but the investigation is still ongoing. If you have any information, don't hesitate to contact the University Police. Police services also urge students on campus alone at night to utilize the Tiger Escort program, which provides a personal escort who will walk you to your destination to ensure your safety.
You have probably noticed a large increase in gas prices. Stay tuned to find out what is causing this.
I think it's just vapor with flavor.
It won't hurt my kid like cigarettes, right?
Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
There's really not even that much nicotine in them, right?
My kid?
My kid knows it's dangerous.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping, maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
Type 2 diabetes can have a big impact on your life, but how can it be prevented? Well, the first step is knowing if you have prediabetes, a serious medical condition that puts you at high risk for type 2 diabetes. 1 in 3 American adults has prediabetes, but more than 80% don't know they have it. The good news is, prediabetes can be reversed, and for many people, healthy changes in their daily routine can make a big difference. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
What do we do?
You may not be able to plan ahead for a ghost encounter.
Under the dining table now!
But you can plan ahead for natural disasters. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts.
Maybe it's the apocalypse.
Know your evacuation routes and decide on a safe emergency meeting location.
Here? I know. I would have picked Orlando.
Protecting your family is the best plan you can make. So pass the Proton Pack to the next generation and visit ready.gov/plan to get started.
There is a road laid out for me.
First night here, but Amy seems cool.
Leading down to the river. I am blind, but I need not see.
What do you think?
I know this road is there for me. If I'm really free, take me down to the river and
One U of M campus organization is hosting a Biodiversity Film Festival this week and next week. Biodiversity refers to the variety of life that can be found on Earth and the communities that they form. The festival will take place in a University Center Room 147 from 11:30 to 1:30 each day. You can check the university's calendar for more specific details.
The United States continues to deal with increasing gas prices. Gas started to become more expensive as the fight between Russia and Ukraine continues. According to WREG News, the average cost of gallons of gas in Memphis is $4. This is the highest gallons have cost since 2008. For more information, keep checking your local news stations.
Students, as the semester comes close to an end, don't forget to speak with your advisor on registering for your classes. Summer and Fall 2022 regular registration begins April 4th, 2022 at 7 a.m. For more information, visit the University of Memphis website to find out when your classification date opens and guides to help you step by step.
That's all we have for this week. Have a great week.
Weekend.